everything changes.
Hey, what's up, Rockstars? Welcome in. By the time you see this video, it might be late Sunday night or it might be early Monday, and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of some Monday motivation. That's one of people's favorite hashtags, Monday motivation. So this is my Monday motivation for you guys. And I've seen a little bit of recently, and I've seen this for a long time, but more so recently, I don't know why, people comparing themselves to others or getting upset when they see somebody doing big numbers or listing a lot of stuff or having like a $3,000 sales weekend or whatever, and they get upset because they didn't have that or they're not listing that much stuff or whatever the case might be. And listen, unless your name is Jeff Bezos and you can go on Twitter or Instagram and tell people that you sold $256 billion worth of goods, there's always somebody who's going to be able to have a higher sales number than you. I've got people that post up doing 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a month, and then somebody else comes in and does 100,000 a month. I mean, it's just the way it is. There's always somebody bigger and better than you. So take motivation from those sellers, see how they're doing it, see where they started, see how they build. You never know what somebody's past is. Did they have a family that gave them millions of dollars? Did they take over a business? Did they have some kind of start that you or I may not have had? Did they have the ability to immediately throw 50 grand into inventory and start selling stuff right off the top? Because listen, if you have $50,000 and all of a sudden you woke up and just dropped 50 grand into inventory and put it up on your eBay account, well, yeah, you're going to start doing thousands and thousands of dollars a day in sales. It's just the way it is. Not everybody has that kind of money. Some people are starting with $100 or $1,000 or $500 or whatever. And so when you only put $100 or $200 or $300 into something, you can only expect to get out what you put in. And so that's what you have to build on. You have to use those people as motivation to get to that level, and don't get upset by what they're doing. Don't be intimidated by what they're doing. Look, they've spent months, years, a decade building a business, a system in most cases, unless they inherited it, like I said. But a lot of those people, majority of those people, have spent their time building that system to where they can list 50 pieces. They've got an employee, they've got a building, a warehouse, whatever. And that's the process and procedures that goes into it. You just have to hope to build to that level one day. You know, not everybody starts off with 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 pieces of inventory. You start off with 30 or 40, and then 100, and then 200, and then 500, and work your way up to that. Use those big numbers as motivation. At the same time, don't let people who BS their numbers discourage you either, because if they're lying about their numbers, they're miserable and they're probably doing less than you are. But make sure that you use the ones that are legitimately killing it, who are doing those sales and who are showing their processes. Look, some people do social media to show off, and some people do it to motivate others. So find those ones that are truly motivating you, and do your research. And if they're really trying to help you and give you a good, like, hey, look, I listed 25 items today. I did 25 items all week long, and over the weekend I sold $2 grand worth of stuff. Use that. Use that as a model to build yourself. Like, hey, I got to list 25 items today. I got to go out and source 25. My store's having half off. My store's having 99-cent day, and use that to implement into your business so you can build. And in a month or two, you can say, hey, look, I saw Colleen tell me to list 20, 25 items a day, and all of a sudden my sales went from 1,000 a month to 3,000 a month. That's awesome. Thank you, Colleen. You can tag her, you can shout her out, or Joe, or Jeff, or Jim, or whoever, and you'll be able to thank them for what they did for you, and you guys will be able to share ideas and work together. So use people as inspiration, but remember, there's always somebody bigger and better than you, and don't get down and discouraged just because somebody else is making more money than you. Learn from them if they're legit. Ignore them if they're BS. Learn from them and implement what they're doing into your everyday life and your everyday business, and you'll see a growth and you'll see an improvement 100%. Like I said, unless your name is Jeff Bezos, there's always somebody who can post on Instagram a bigger set of sales numbers and more items sold. If Jeff's watching this and wants to come on Instagram and post, haha, look at my solds for the weekend, well, we'll all take notice when that happens. So thanks guys so much. Monday motivation for you. Get out there, do that work, and build that business. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how your sales go, and let me know how the weekend was for you. eBay, Amazon, Posh, whatever platforms you use. Thank you guys. I'll see you later.